hand is now. We need some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught downfield by Addison. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the look. Here's Eric Dickerson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Dolphins nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing Nix. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, Jackson. Addison hauls it in. And he's got this down to the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
And Jackson throwing once more. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with the win.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Nix. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Captain. Joe.
To throw. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 32 on the play. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nix to the air. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. The Dolphins at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better, 1 play here, 1 play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
Now it's Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Captain.
Back to throw. Nix. Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Jackson going to keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Jackson. Pass complete to Addison. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gates has it over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Ready. 180. Shannon.
Now will give up the middle to Bettis. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. Now 2nd and 3.
Hold on, son. Away. Ready.
On play action, here's Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And now they'll shift things around.
To the right, yeah.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Mike 44.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And they'll get him down right around the 16. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Motion, motion.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 7-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready. Joe.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
70 Lions, 19 Lions. Pioneer.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Captain. Ready. 180. Olay. Motion. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix from the shotgun. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy, a graduate of the Naval Academy. And back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throwing Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Nix. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, we're ready. 180. Ready, shot. Get out. No, we change. Get out. 180. Ready, shot. Sit out.
Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Sit out. 180. Sit out. Sit out.
Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Jackson. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw the first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Cougar 19.
2nd and 4. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The Dolphins' 1st first down.
19, 18.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Ready. Chill.
Guys, dig deep.
Olay.
Here's Nix once more. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nix to the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Armors ready. Chill.
Back to the air with Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
11. Olay.
They're going. It's Nix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they move.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Second and 14.
Come on, Slam. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Oh, my son. Captain, ready. Ready, what's up? Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Now it's Nix. He's got his man, Gates. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down.
Bombers,
First and
bombers,
10
bombers.
at the 47-yard line.
Chill.
Here's Nix. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Olay. Oh, my son. Captain, ready. Ready, what's up?
To throw, here's Nix. Gates has it over the middle. And all the way down to the 9. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Olay. Bombers.
Nix looking to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 8 yards out. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Dolphins 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
2nd down and a yard.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete to DK. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, partner. Nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Hey, get on! Get on!
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From a yard out. And the Ravens start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Julian Love. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
13. Cut.
Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Set to kick off.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Yo. Go right here. Hey, middle.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And the Raven first down.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. That is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier and wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Middle.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hey, middle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Go ahead. Go. 13.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. It's another Touchdown. This thing is ugly. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw is Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And that will be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know, the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Real quick, ready? You. 180. Hey, sit hard. 180.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To the left side, he's got Sanders. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Captain, 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 captain.
Throwing Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Little short pass here to Hill. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Nix once more. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
40-yard line.
Joe. Hold on, son. Captain, 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 captain.
Nix to the air. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Nix to throw again. And the weight of pressure too much. Down he goes.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Baltimore, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.